out and about with the Jacobs. Yeah, today we have a special treat. My baby treated me for lunch or dinner today at the Warwick, y'all. The Warwick. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, Dejanay. What you got to say? Let's talk about the Warwick. Since this is your deal, you paid, and this is your meal. Let's talk about it. How do you feel about it? Let's talk about the ambiance when we first got in there. How'd you feel about it?
The ambiance when you first go in, it's a nice restaurant. I feel like it has, like the scenery is nice and everything like that. With the prices of everything combined, like my mom was saying in there, the music was a little bit different from what I'm used to when it comes to the prices of the thing, but at the same time it wasn't too loud to me, to the point where I was still able to hear my mom speak, and we were having, like, you know, good conversation without me being like, girl, what mom, you know.
Right.
But it was okay.
Okay, so, and when she keeps saying the price, she's talking about five-star dining. We're talking about fine dining. Okay, this particular place is an urban fine dining spot. It definitely was giving urban fine dining. Is it 5-star dining? You know, it's much better than the normal urban eateries that we've been to. This has been the closest that we've gotten. So is it 5-star? Nah, maybe about a 4-ish stars, but it was pretty decent. It was pretty decent. So the ambiance, I'll give it about a 4, a strong 4. It was cute in there. It was cute in there. I'll give it about a 4 for the ambiance. Let's talk about the service. How was the service? How do you feel about the service, babe?
Our server was very attentive, so I'll probably give it like a 5.
You give her 5 stars for the service?
For the service.
Yeah, she was a cute girl. She did come over there a lot. She was checking on us back and forth, so there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I'll give her a yeah, she can get a 5. It's fine. It's 5, you know, 4.5 or 5. A 5 is perfect. And then I don't know that she was perfect, but it's definitely, she was pretty good. So we could give her, you know, I can ride with a 5. That's fine.
Okay, give her a 4.8.
I'll give her a 4.5.
Okay. 4.5.
I'll give her a 4.5, and but she was cute. She was really cute. She did kind of lose me on the end. She didn't box my food up at the end, so that was kind of weird. But
yeah, she boxed up the appetizers, but then, like, she came back with the plates to box up our own stuff for the I guess the main course.
Yeah, the entree was like.
I was like.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So we were like, oh, we're gonna box it up, and
we
then
were spoiled already from the appetizer.
Right, and then she took it to put it in the bag, and it was just like, yeah. Okay, it was fine. Okay, and then the food. Let's talk about the food. So what did you get? I got.
No. Let's first talk about the drinks.
Okay, the drinks. All right.
Okay. Let's start off with what I got on mine, because I got me a little receipt, guys. Okay, let's start off. I got a mocktail, and my mom got a lemon drop martini and it came with Casamigos and what is it?
Casamigo Respirado, which didn't mean anything to me. It was $20, and it was cool. Have I had a bitter lemon drop? Yes. Was the lemon drop worth $20? No. Would I order that drink again? No. They charged me $4 for a Coke. And so I probably could have had the Coke and just had free refills and been done with it.
Was the Coke strong?
Coke was strong.
Okay.
I could have actually had the Coke to go. Okay. The drink was cool. It was not a 5-star martini or a lemon drop. I've had better. I'll give the lemon drop about a 3.5.
Okay. I had like I said, I got a mocktail that was $8, and it was the strawberry mojito. They put a strawberry at the top, and it looked like they kind of put some strawberry syrup in there, but I didn't feel like it was a true strawberry mojito, because I didn't really taste the strawberry flavor, but I liked it. So I'll probably give it a 3.5 for my drink.
Yep. All right, and then we moved into our shareable, which was our appetizer. And so for the appetizer, we tried. What did we get, baby girl, for that?
For the appetizers, we got truffle fries, and then we also got the spinach dip.
Oh, right. Okay, so the truffle fries was actually surprisingly good. We got it with the crab spinach dip is what we ended up getting. Lump crab spinach dip, really good. The lump crab spinach dip was actually really, really good, you guys. I'm gonna give that a 4. And the chips that came with it was just regular chips.
Yeah, regular tortilla chips.
You know, but it tastes much better with those truffle fries.
The truffle fries were $12, and then the dip. Okay, so they have it to where they have the single dip, and then they have a shareable dip, and then you also can add lump crab. That's also an additional fee. So for the shared dip with crab, it was $34. Okay.
Yeah, they charge us $12 for that crab. Just $12 for the damn crab by itself. So.
Right, and then there's a difference between the single and then the shareable.
Right.
So, yeah.
$35 for that. Okay, but it was good. It was good to me. It was good. Just to order that regular with those chips, I don't know. $35. I don't know, Dejanay. I mean,
Like at least if you would have preferred like maybe some puffed
tortilla
chips or something.
You know those chips that they had when we went to Los Cucos?
Yes.
Ooh, that would have been perfect.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I agree with that. All right. So moving right along, what else did we get? Let's see. Our main meal, I tried the snapper. Blackened snapper with crab on it. It looks like they put a little shrimp on top of it. It was decent. I'll give it a 4.
I think we were expecting with her fish. I think we were expecting full fish.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a whole snapper, not a little piece. That kind of surprised me. I was like, did they give me snapper? Or did they give me salmon?
Right. But her snapper was $45, and all the sides are a la carte.
Yeah.
So be mindful of that. You're already spending $45 for the main portion. Then of course if you want to add different sides to it, it's going to be about up to $15 more for each side depending on what you get, right?
Yeah.
So,
and it is enough for 2. It's a shareable side, so correct. It's not a small side. So
for me, I ended up getting I guess it was the chef's select cut. I didn't know what it was. I asked her like what was it, and it was supposed to be like I guess a steak with Parmesan cheese or something like that on there. But like when I decided to choose that one, we decided to instead not do the Parmesan cheese on the I guess the steak. I don't know if was it a filet mignon?
Crusted, yeah.
Yes. Instead of doing the Parmesan crusted steak, we decided to do a peppercorn type of sauce at the bottom. And then, I got my steak that was medium. And that was $48. Plus we had 2 sides, 2 shareable sides. And that was the jambalaya risotto. And then it was also the poblano mac and cheese, which both were $15. So, for my steak, of course, like I got it cooked medium. It was cooked medium. I felt like the steak was pretty good, so I probably say it was. I'll give it a 4 for the steak. For the sides, for me, the jambalaya risotto. I don't really like jambalaya like that, so it was okay for me. I'd probably give it like a 3.5.
Oh, that's pretty good for you not to.
Yeah. Because it's like I can't fault it for me it not being my preference.
Yeah.
But it's just like wasn't something that I probably picked myself. But of course, the mac and cheese, it probably could have used a little bit more salt in it. But I probably give that one a 3.8.
Did you taste the poblano in it? Like, was it giving spicy? Was it giving a hint of spice? Or
I feel like I smelled the poblano more than I tasted it. When I started to eat it, I more so just got noodle and cheese, which is another reason why I said that I would prefer to have a little bit more salt in there. But yeah, for the most part, I felt like the sides for me was between a 3.5 and 4.
Yeah. So overall, how are you feeling about the Warwick? Just in all of your experiences of fine dining and all of the places where we've been, for this to be your first meal that you had to pay for, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about your first meal?
The meal, the pay for it, it was okay. It was like, I mean, it's cool. It's whatever. But the Warwick, I mean, I feel like it was something to try once for me. I don't know if I'll be rushing back here and like have my friends like, oh my gosh, girl, you got to try the Warwick. The Warwick is cool. I feel like it's a vibe for the moment, but after that, I don't know. I feel like there's other places that I'll be more interested in trying before I think about going to Warwick again.
All right. So overall, you're gonna give the Warwick a 1 through 5. What's your know all be all on the Warwick?
I say I'll give it a 3.5. And the reason why I'm gonna say that also is because we didn't mention this. The appetizers came out pretty quickly, but there was it was a pretty decent wait in between the appetizers coming out and then our entree coming out that I didn't really like a lot. And we were looking around. Of course, we had conversation because it's me and my mother and whatnot. But I would have preferred for the meal to come out a little bit faster, and they did say it was a little bit of a mix-up that may have delayed the meal as well.
I agree with you on the 3.5, babe. I definitely agree with you. I feel like they had some highs and lows. You know, it was better than I expected as far as it to be an urban fine dining establishment. The dress code is a little questionable. For the most part, people did seem to follow the dress code. However, there is some people who did not. And I feel like if you're in this type of establishment, you should follow the dress code or either not be allowed to enter in. If we're paying $100 a person to eat, I don't want to look at ball caps. And I don't want to look at blue jeans.
Right. Going with all the prices that we were talking about also, there is a 20% gratuity tip.
Yeah, no matter the party.
Yeah, it was just us. So it was 20%. You know, it ran me about $200 something. So maybe I gave her about a $40 tip. Okay. So
bring your pocketbook. Bring your pocketbook, because it does not matter how many guests you have. These people are automatically putting 20% on your tip. And it's fine because some people don't tip, and I totally understand the reasoning behind it. But at the same time, like, yeah, it's 20% off the rip. So just think about that. Just think about that and bring your pocketbook, okay? So overall, we're going to give Warwick a 3.5. Would we return here ever again?
Would you? Because I answered.
I would return if I was coming with someone else. Would I suggest this restaurant as a place for us to return? No. And it's not even only because of the 20% tip. It's just because if I'm going to be forced to pay a tip, I can go down the street to Papa's Steakhouse and have the full experience that I am used to. I'll just say it like that. All right. So it's very good if you enjoy the war. I mean, if you enjoy coming out, come out, check it out. Definitely a cute little spot. You know, but you know, yeah, 3.5 for us. And just try it out and let us know how you feel about it. Let us know how you liked it or what you got, and how much did your bill run, honey? Because baby, 200 smackaroonies real quick. Okay, real quick. We didn't even get dessert. Normally we get everything, and we were at 250 smackaroonies. So
yeah, I didn't see a dessert.
I didn't even see a dessert menu. So we were probably scared to ask about the dessert menu. But anyways, until next time, you guys. Out and about with the Jacobs. Bye.